beats, wanna see some more? You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Shaggy look a beats, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Shaggy look a beats, wanna see some more? Shaggy look a beats, wanna see some more? You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Shaggy look a beats, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Shaggy look a beats, wanna see some more? See some, see some. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face? That's how still gonna keep the torch. Shaggy look a piece, wanna see some more?
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or drive the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us. Run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show up. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick.
Whole squad on the real.
Whole squad on that real. Yeah. The other night, lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Damn, okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need a favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for the song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, the seams are splitting. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeting me there? They tell him that he talking crazy.
thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Three games decided, three more to come this wild card weekend. And off we go on this fine Sunday. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He's going to let this one go deep.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Lions. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. A return now from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Jared Verse there to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And third down coming up. They'll look to throw. He got his man down the field. It is a big completion. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. And here's Bijan. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. He'll get this out wide. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Now Robinson. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now after that last snap, we have an injured player. It's Bijan Robinson, who's in some pain down there. Now they'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Arizona.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Detroit. Extra point attempt, still to come. His kick is good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Now, faking the give. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He's got his man. It's Hill. A gain there of 15. It's an Arizona 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you...
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it, so not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact, the drive keeps going. It's a 1st down. Good work to get the 1st down, and Greg, maybe good fortune that they're able to keep possession after the fumble.
And I know where his mind is, Mike. He's so focused on getting that 1st down, which he doesn't.
That's over the middle and intercepted. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Lions. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Lions will take a 21-7 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Hill. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one here on Super Wild Card Weekend, it's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Lions. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. run play. This is Hill. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll run here with Hill. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. Be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. He'll find Hill out of the backfield. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense, and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half.
Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drop. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Third and long. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This is caught at the 2. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught by the tight end. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Detroit. The kicking team up for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions are able to extend the lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw left side is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Cardinals
on the ground, they'll go with Hill. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Back to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Uh-oh. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Lions. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Lions add on to their already sizable lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So it is halftime here in the NFC wildcard matchup, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And that is just deflating for this kickoff team. You find yourself down double digits at the half. You spend the entire break talking about getting off to a good start in the 3rd quarter. Let's get a stop and get the ball back to our offense. And bang, this happens. A heck of a return to start this 3rd quarter.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. He'll He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Second and a yard. He'll get this out wide. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need.
He is in. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes a return from the goal line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. This one complete right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Slot receiver headed right. A run now on 2nd down.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
Quick throw here is complete. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Up the middle they go. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll find Hill out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Now they'll set up to throw. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Back to the air one more time. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
The man in motion is Watson. They'll look to throw again. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since...
Troy Green.